All right, go ahead, guys. Take a seat. Take a seat, and please introduce yourselves and the role.
Hello, Jared Bronen, co-writer, co-director, and I play James.
Hey, I'm Alex Guaglianone, co-writer, co-director.
Okay, first question. Who is Mr. Penis?
We can't answer that.
I see. I'm sorry. You're under an NDA. Got it. Same question. Where did this begin?
Well, we met at the UCB in New York, and we wanted to write something more narrative together that was not a sketch, something longer. And so, yeah, we started writing some more complicated ideas, and then we sort of we kept simplifying it, and sort of landed on something extremely simple. I think we kind of were just riffing.
I think we started with the line, "I'd like to debut a new comedy character, Mr. Penis," and the rest.
Clearly, yes. Okay, you say very simple, but it's also a conversation. There's, 5 people? And so shooting a 5-way conversation is actually not very simple, which you're nodding and makes it sound like you figured that out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is really just one scene for the most part. Yes. So basically it meant we had a very long single shoot day of doing that one scene over and over and over again.
In every conceivable angle. With notes implemented for both our incredible cast, excluding me, and our really talented DP who couldn't be here today. But so he had a lot of ideas on the fly that we wanted to implement. But yeah, it was a pretty delirious day on hour 10 of doing that one scene. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we thought about that when we were writing it, because we were like, oh, we're gonna do something really simple, but it ended up being really. It was a kind of a pressure cooker.
Okay, and then your handheld style with the zooms, is that a style that you guys use? Would you say, your style, or is that something you came up with on this film specifically?
I think we realized that this idea needed to be grounded in something that didn't look really funny. Mm-hmm. So we kind of worked with our DP to gather references of things that were really dramatic looking. I don't know, I wouldn't say it's our style or anything, but we thought it sort of grounded the absurdity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this was our first time directing together. I've directed 3 other shorts with the DP, and we actually have used that servo lens on the same kit on each shoot. And yeah, exactly what Alex was saying. We were watching scenes from Succession and one very specific episode of The Bear and a few other things, and wanted to give it this almost documentary style look, just to let everything be as sort of grounded and small as possible, other than just how absurd the situation is.
Yeah. Matt Johnson also does that a lot. His style.
Yes. Yeah. Blackberry. Yeah. Totally.
Just touching on, we were just talking about this grounded approach to an absurd premise. I think some of the most effective comedy is taking a joke seriously. How did you bring that idea to your actors and say, you're playing this straight? Because there was no tongue-in-cheek, no winking at the camera. It was a drama, essentially.
Yeah, and we pretty much just kind of said that to them. And we did kind of a rehearsal before a reading, before we shot it, and I think they got it pretty fast. These are mostly just New York mostly live comedy actors, but they pretty quickly understood not to ham it up. We kind of tonally urged them towards playing it all incredibly straight. I don't know. We kind of just said exactly that to them. Okay.
No, so please.
Oh, I was just gonna say, it's nice to work with actors who I think fundamentally shared our sensibility and what we thought was funny about this piece. Yeah.
Great.
And then last question for you: what is your guys's? I mean, co-writers, co-directors, correct? What is your working relationship like?
Horrible. Yeah, we met in 2019 doing like live sketch stuff at the UCB. For this short, yeah, we like had enjoyed working together so much on live stuff for a while that we were like, yeah, like let's take a bigger swing, let's make something. And like the writing process was really like both of us switching off in front of a keyboard for like the first few drafts, and then we would like send passes to each other back and forth. Alex, I think, he's written like a ton of like long form like features that I've read and like really loved. I've directed a few shorts, so I think we like, just we're figuring out how to lean on each other for both of our respective strengths. But yeah, I love working with Alex.
I love working with Jared. We also edited it together, kind of over each other's shoulders, which is really fun.
Yeah.
And Jared has more experience in that, and that was a huge learning experience for me. That was a really fun part of this.
Okay, I'm gonna open it up. Question right over here. Go ahead.
Okay, first of all, one of the funniest short films I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Like our humor is like perfectly matched. It reminded me a lot of the Biggest Dickus scene from Monty Python, just in that I love when like people are trying to play a thing straight and everybody knows it's hilarious except for like the person who's not laughing. And then her trip home was such a contrast with like everything that came before. Did you guys, when you were filming it, were you all like, I mean, I think maybe somebody has some version of this, but was it hard to not be like laughing pretty constantly? Or was it just like you played it straight the first time?
We played it pretty straight the whole time. We were playing really sad music in the car for Marina to cry to. And then, on the day, honestly, it was just, it was so hot in my apartment when we shot it, so everyone was already pretty miserable.
There's like a big plate of spaghetti that's barely even shown in the film at all, that was just kind of rotting all day. It was horrible. Yeah. I think the only time when we were really losing it was when Marina like lunges at me, is like, she's just so angry and it's so stupid that that definitely took a few tries without laughing.
Well, I like how she's like challenging you by the end. Like when she's walking out, it's almost as though she's like, I get that you get it, stupid, and I got even more. Like,
Definitely.
Great job.
Thank you. Okay, further questions? Yeah, please.
Really enjoyed this. It really made me laugh. I was just sitting over here giggling. Can we expect any more ideas from her? Because I'd love to see another idea.
In the extended Mr. Penis universe, she actually auditions for SNL and gets it.
I can't wait to see it.
This is just a proof of concept for that feature film.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Excellent work.